Hey everyone, so welcome to my summer makes video. This is during nap time, so I need to be a little bit quiet and you may hear the sound machine in the background. But yesterday I got my big old box from Farmhouse for my fall and winter mix. So I wanted to do my summer mix first and show you what I did before I opened that big old box. And that video of course is coming. So I can't remember if I showed Henry's birthday little suit in the last video. I don't know if that made the last mix or not. I can't remember, but anyway, so here's Henry's little birthday thing. I have not digitized this embroidery work, this little like car, this vintage car thing. He's so into cars. I have not digitized it. If I get enough requests, I will. So if you are interested in it, let me know and I will digitize it for y'all. Then came Audrey's birthday dress and I went all out. So this is a dress that I have designed and it will be coming a pattern sometime. The pattern is done. The fine details of like the envelope, what we're going to print it on, where we're going to print it, what we're going to do this, like all those details still need to be sorted out. But the pattern itself is done. I absolutely love it. I love the embroidery work, and you can see I did the cut work embroidery on this little overlay thing, and in the pattern it also has the skirt drafted out for cut work as well, but I just ignored it because frankly I didn't have the time. I just didn't have the time. And even all of these makes, some of them are not completely finished. I thought I'd be further along than where I am right now. I've got a lot of things in the back works like that I'm working on, behind the scenes sort of things that will be coming down the pipeline to y'all here soon. But I've just been working a lot behind on projects I'm not really ready to release yet, so I didn't have the time for it. I think it would be so much fun to do the entire skirt and cut work, but if cut work intimidates you, of course you can take the embroidery stuff and do shadow work or do something else. Satin stitches, whatever. And even it's designed such that it's fairly balanced. Like if you want to, only do the flowers and exclude the leaves, that would be really pretty. If you want to only do the butterflies, that would be really pretty. And the butterflies go by really fast. So do the flowers with shadow work. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I incorporated some beads into it and I just had a lot of fun with it. The butterflies I did on organdy, cotton organdy, and I think it would be, and I think they're cute, but I think really like the icing on the cake is that, and I didn't have this in my stash, like I probably should go get some, as like itty bitty tiny wire. And then if you do your edge stitching around a wire, and that way you can bend those butterfly wings, you know what I mean, and have them really keep its shape and have some cool curves to it, whatever. So I was really happy with that. Yeah, and I'm just so excited to release it. One day it'll be released. So these are some very fast makes. They are the Cece Lucy, and we got one for Daisy, and we got one for Audrey. And they both have welt pockets in them. And then they're out of Fabric Finder's that little stripe, whatever you call it. They're a pink and white stripe, and then it's got the gingham, like a aqua gingham button on the shoulders. And the welt pocket I have a video for. The video, it is super easy. There's like no math involved except for you gotta just decide how big you want your welts, like the opening. Besides that, the whole sucker builds itself, and it's very nice because we're all tired enough, right? We don't need to be sitting down, doing all the seam allowances. You just take an oversized thing and have it build itself, and it's a good way to use scraps up too. So here's a sweet thing for Henry. It's not 100% done. It's a Creation by Mache little sunsuit, and it's got a little smocked insert with the this is seersucker, and I pleated it up by hand. That's how you get the colors to be so uniform, is by hand. I've got 3 buttonholes left to do on the back, and it has these cute little cars, and like I said, he's so into cars, so I wanted to do something summery for that. These have yet to be captured. I think it'd be fun to get a watermelon, and have the kids like out in the backyard eating watermelon like summertime and get some fun photos that way. So then this Oh my goodness, guys. This was a bit of a learning thing. First off, it's CC, no, it's not. It is not. First off, it is Sally's line. Sally, the owner and founder of Farmhouse Fabric, she has a line with Cindy Foose. And their line is A Wink and a Nod, and this is Sissy from A Wink and a Nod. I believe it was named after somebody's grandmother. So, I love the dress. I love the pattern and the cut, and I think it's really cute. I actually have a whole petticoat thing under it to give it that volume that you're seeing. The learning experience is this embroidery work here. I, up until this point, have only done like very, kind of finer stuff, 1, 2, maybe 3 threads, very fine things. This feels like a carpet, and I don't want to talk bad at all. It's just a completely different style. So this is an embroidery design from another YouTuber. Her name is Diana Vengart, if I'm saying that right. And she has a number of works. They're kind of this sort of style. They use a ton of material. I mean, this is like, this poor fabric, I feel like I need to apologize to, because it's a lightweight, it's the Farmhouse Fabrics Legacy Batiste, and it's lovely, lovely fabric. But if you try any of the Diana Vengart's stuff, do not use batiste or lawn or voile or anything else lightweight. I feel like I need to apologize to this thing. I think her embroidery work, now having done it, it seems so obvious to me. Like, why didn't I think about that? But they're like little pieces of carpet that are now on this fabric. So I think they would look delightful on denim and corduroy. I keep seeing this. Once I was like, this is too heavy, I kept seeing this dress in corduroy and I couldn't not see it, and I really am like kicking myself for not doing it in corduroy. I think wool would be so pretty, a wool jacket or something with her embroidery work on it. Just don't do anything lightweight. Learn from my mistake. Even with stabilizer behind it, it's just like, it's legit little pieces of carpet. They're pretty, but they're little pieces of carpet, okay? I've got these 2 CC Mary D's. I also, side note, I turned Mary D into a bubble, and I have a video on how to do that if you're curious. So, these are just straight from the pattern, no alterations. I got one for Daisy, and I got one for Audrey, and I took photos of the 2 of them and this, and they're just really sweet little sister photos. Audrey has fallen in love with this dress. This actually has been played in quite a bit, and it just came out of the wash. It just came out of the dryer. I gave it a lick on the iron, so there we are. So, the last but not least, this is another thing coming down the pipelines. This is a little lace dress, and this is something that I had every beginner in mind when I was making this dress. So if you are somebody who, like I said, you're a beginner, you've never done lace work, you want to, but you're intimidated, I have created this will be a thing coming down the pipeline once I figure out how to print patterns in the envelope and all that sort of stuff. The pattern for this is about halfway done, but this was constructed such that it's just beginner friendly, and there's some things that once you get comfortable doing things like this, you're going to want to get better and use better techniques, but it's not by any means slapped together. It's a pretty little lace dress. It's affordable, so you don't have that over your head if you're trying to get into lace work. I'm excited to share this, and I'm not exactly sure on the details of how I'm going to be sharing it with y'all, but it is coming down the pipeline at some point. So, those were my summer makes. I'm very proud of myself. I gotta put buttonholes in buttons and buttonholes in these 3, and then they're all done. I am proud of myself that I have not ripped into my farmhouse. The box that arrived yesterday, I was like, no, I need to at least do this video. I will do these 3 garment buttonholes, during the evenings after the kids go to bed over this next week and get those done. But yeah, so the next step is going to be the farmhouse haul for fall and winter time. Very, very excited. It is legit my biggest haul yet, and I'm just really excited to share it with y'all. So, of course, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.